Well, India has had BA Honours Political Science programs for decades, but they have not covered emerging fields and topics within this vast discipline, which is the study of politics. And these include things like political leadership, news media and politics, political marketing, political communication, election campaigning, the role of protest movements in bringing about political change, the link between economics and politics, the link between history and politics, the link between political actors and the international phenomena such as globalization and foreign policy and diplomacy. All these have never been studied in the run-of-the-mill political science degree programs. At Jindal, we have started this new one, which is meant to address these gaps and covering these new fields. At JSIA, the way the political science BA Honours program is structured is to help young people get a handle over political issues and trends and phenomena, not just within India, but also in a comparative frame with other parts of the world, especially other prominent developing countries. So students are going to learn about similarities and differences between political developments in India vis-a-vis, let's say, Brazil or China or Russia or the United States. And in the process, they are going to be able to better understand the holistic nature of politics, because it's not only circumscribed to India or to one region of India, but similar things and are happening in many parts of the world. For example, the phenomenon of right-wing populism. It's not been studied. It's emerged as a major force in the last few years, but not sufficient understanding of it both within our country and across the world. And so our students at Jindal are going to be exposed to these things. They're going to be learning from top faculty who specialize in comparative politics and political theory and international political economy, and will be able to combine the understanding of politics in Africa, in Latin America, in Asia, Europe, North America, every corner of the world. So it will also help them become area specialists, because generally our political science does not have that. In a typical Indian universities, we have not been able to create knowledge of different regions of the world and their political developments and how they relate back to India. So that is the USP of this program. IR, international relations, is a subfield of political science. There are 4 subfields of political science. One is the domestic politics, the other is political theory, the third is comparative politics, and the fourth is international relations. So in the course of the 3 years at Jindal doing political science honors, students will be exposed to all these subfields, including IR. And we have a separate BA in global affairs program, which is concentrated exclusively on foreign affairs. But this one will have a mix of Indian as well as international issues and politics covered in this program. So in that sense, it better prepares our students if they want to join politics, if they want to be in news media, if they want to enter parliament one day or legislatures, if they want to take up local level leadership, if they have a strong passion for public issues on economic and social policies and the direction our country is taking as well as the world is taking, if you want to change it, this is the kind of program that will be like a building block for that. After studying political science, students can look to do our own master's degree in diplomacy, which has been there for nearly 1 decade now. It's very successful and is generating careers in think tanks, in diplomatic missions, in NGOs, in non-profit sector, in all kinds of for-profit sector which have got charitable or foundations where they implement CSR projects. Also, the civil services remain very venerable option. They could opt for the Indian Administrative Service, the police service, and of course the foreign service is also an option. So because they get exposed to almost all the major fields relating to current affairs in this program, their general knowledge is going to be a much higher level, which will also help them with the civil services and to work for government.